Welcome back to the West Coast for episode 22 with me, MrSealyp. It feels like forever since I was on the West Coast, and if you are one of those people that are watching this a while from now, you'll be watching thinking, well, I don't know what it's talking about. Obviously you're going to be watching them one after the other on a particular Let's Play playlist. There has been a big gap, and that's because I've been working on the Valley of the Old Farm, and I'm on seasons, and it's been harvest, and I've just been kind of concentrating so much on getting all the stuff done on that, I kind of neglected this a little bit, and I feel bad because I shouldn't have done. This map is equally as good, if not better. I mean, it's just brilliant. I chose to do seasons on one, and that was the Valley of the Old Farm. It's just one of those things. So here's what's happening. I'm going to sell my AgroLiner trailer. I made money selling slurry using the snowblower in the last episode. I was emailed with a very strange proposition, and when I first read this email, I thought it was real. I honestly thought it was real. I'll be totally honest with you. And this was from BJ Kite Farming, and the email was along the lines of this: that this person, BJ Kite Farming, was a representative from Rainy Sunday Distillery, and they distill vodkas and bourbons and various different types of drink, and they were interested in, because they're great fans of my channel, producing a Rainy Sunday distillery MrSealyp triple distilled bourbon. And I read that thinking, oh my god, that's amazing. I was kind of blown away. And then it said after that, we will be requiring 80,000 litres of corn, 20,000 litres of barley, 30,000 litres of wood chips for the process. And I suddenly thought, it's one of my subscribers coming up with a suggestion for part of the narrative. I like that idea, so that's what we're doing. We are going to get a MrSealyp triple distilled bourbon made by the Rainy Sunday Distillery. They need some produce from us, but in payment they will pay me for the crops. They will give me a greenhouse of my choice, and I will get 5 pallets of tree saplings to replant, because I need obviously 30,000 litres of wood chips, so I'm going to have to cut down some trees to do that. So what's happening at the moment is, it's none of those things, but on field 14 I am getting the oilseed rape harvest completed. I say completed, started and completed. I'm changing this trailer. I want to get a bigger one, because I'm going to be doing a lot of work for this particular contract. I've got the large cramped trailer, but this one's too small. I say too small, it's not too small, I'm just not using it because I'm using the other one more frequently. So the first thing I'm going to do is get rid of that. So that's been sold. I'm going to buy another one, but I'm not going to go with one of the in-game ones. I'm racking my brains. Oh yes, because I said I was going to leave the Aquatrans at Little Woolhope Farm, which meant I would need a new one for Mountain View. That's why I bought that. I was racking my brains thinking, why is that Joskin sitting there? Okay, so in Tippers, I have downloaded and installed, if I can find it, and the really annoying thing is I can't remember who the modder was, so the modder will have to be put into the description, or it might pop up on the screen, we'll see. I normally write all these things down and I didn't, and I feel really bad. So we have got the Brantner TA23065, that's a 46,000 litre tipper trailer, and it does all of those things there. The one next to it is a 36,000 litre trailer. I've just got rid of a 21,000 litre trailer. I want to go a little bit bigger. So the 46,000 litre Brantner is the one I'm going to be going with. I quite like the look of this one. Like I say, it will come up on the screen who the modder is, because I didn't write it down. Very unlike me. Anyway, so let's purchase a new trailer. 46,000 litres. That should go very, very well with the cramp. Ooh, very nice. The Brantner Power Push. That's a very tidy looking mod, that, isn't it? Ooh. Okay, well, I'll get that straight to use up on field 14 then with the OSR. So what I'm going to have to do now is plant some more crops, because I need all this corn, which is going to be quite a lot. 80,000 litres of corn, 20,000 litres of barley. So I need to repurpose most of my fields now. Are going to be towards that contract. Oh, rear wheel steering as well. Very nice indeed. I like that. Off up to field 14 we go. So the harvester's going on field 14. I've taken up the Sammy with the new Brantner Power Push trailer. I've remembered who it was. It was Chrisu70 is the modder. So I've got corn set on this already. I'll open up the seeder. I'm going to do field 10 and field 15 with corn straight off the bat, but that's not going to be 80,000 litres, not even close. So I'm going to have to think of a few more fields. I think 14 when it's done I'll repurpose. 16's got soybean at the minute. I might do that as well and repurpose that, so they'll all be corn. I'm still not even sure that'll be 80,000 litres. The 30,000 litres of barley might be a little bit easier. I'll do field 33 and 48. But then I'm starting to run out of fields. Okay, well, let's get this started. That seems to be going very quickly. Well, that's good. At least we're getting somewhere. So that'll be the first part of that contract. The wood chipping, I'm trying to work out which woodland to do it in and what equipment to use. I'm certainly not using the Heiser mat that I used to help out Farmer Fraser. There's absolutely no way I'm using that little thing again. So I might use something a little bit bigger, I think. Now, I have been very lucky. Golf cart jockey, who's one of my regular subscribers, who's been around for a long time now with me, and helps out a huge amount, sent me a link to, I think, another one of my subscribers. I think I know from what Golf Cart Jockey sent me that this person comments, and I'm sure I remember seeing comments, but from Metric Gamer. And Metric Gamer has got their own channel at the moment, and they're putting out some content. And there was a really cool thing, and the Golf Cart Jockey said whether I could do like a player hacks video on it or something like that. What I might do, now I've got to do wood chips, I might, if it's okay with Metric Gamer, use the setup that he used recently for doing wood chipping and logging, and it was brilliant. There are much quicker and easier ways of doing wood chipping, but when you've done a lot of it and you're using the same machinery all the time, and it gets a little bit kind of, not tedious, but you're looking for different ways to do it. What he did was brilliant. I'll put a link in the description at the bottom anyway to Metric Gamer's video. Go over and have a look. And then what I'll do, if he doesn't mind me using his idea, I'm going to probably do it on this to do the wood chips for the MrSealyp triple distilled bourbon. So whichever woodland I choose to do the wood chipping in, I'll use this. It's like a wood chipping apparatus, whatever you want to call it. It's really good. I liked it, I have to say. So thank you to Golf Cart Jockey, thank you to Metric Gamer, and if that's okay, if you want to comment and let me know, or message me and let me know, if you don't mind me using it, I'll use it on this Let's Play. And yeah, I just thought it was really cool. So yeah, like I say, links in description, have a look, see what you think. It's not going to be everyone's cup of tea, and like I say, if you're doing wood chipping and you're trying to do it to make money, there are quicker ways of doing it, absolutely, but it's different and it's quirky and I like it. It's an interesting use of machinery. So go over, have a look, see what you think. What I'm going to do now with this is continue the corn seeding on this field. When this one's done, I'm going to move over to field 15 and do that one. I'm going to continue with the harvest on 14. When that's done, switch to doing the soybean harvest on field 16. So there's going to be a fair bit of field work hopefully getting done before the end of this episode. We shall see. Well, it's been an interesting start to the episode, something a little bit different. I did a bit of talking, but there's been a fair amount where I didn't say anything because I didn't think there was anything that needed to be said. I have been incredibly busy. It is now 4:15, and all that time has been spent prepping and preparing, same thing. Preparing fields for corn. I'm slightly worried that 80,000 litres is quite a lot. Hang on, let's open the door. 80,000 litres is a lot of corn. So, if we just have a quick look in here, what I have now done, hopefully, if it's all sorted, 16 is just finishing off. Field 10 is done and on its second growth stage, which is weird because there's a couple of patches that have gone a bit zigzaggy which aren't ready yet. I don't understand that bit there, but never mind. 15 is done and ready. 14, you saw the OSR harvest being done. That's finished. That's all we put into storage. I haven't sold any of that yet, and it worked out. I mean, it was just a whisker under 46,000 litres, which would have been the capacity of that new Brentner Power Push trailer. 16, I've now harvested the soybean, and that's been repurposed, cultivated, fertilised, and it's now being seeded with corn as well. If we go to fruit types, as you can see, lots of corn. I got off of field 16 about 19,000 litres of soybean. I've got about 8,000 litres in storage, I think, as well, and the best price at the moment is up at Clifftop Farm, actually at Fraser's farm. So I may well say that sell that later. What I have got is the Massey Ferguson 699 with the Kuhn. Oh, it is the Axis. I thought it was the Roush one. I haven't got the Roush one. The Kuhn Axis 40.2. That's the one that's got the EMC squared thing. EMCW. I don't know why it's called that anyway. And I bought, in the silent movie portion of this episode, field 53, which is opposite 51, which is the other one by Stonehill Farm, which I'm probably going to put barley in this. 48 and 33, that way I'm guaranteeing myself enough of everything. So I thought I'd buy a field that's all ready to go, but I'm going to give it a spray just to try and increase the yield a little bit, because the yield's not going to be fantastic. So just got to make sure I get the controls right. There we go. Windows open. No, it's not. I've closed it. Open. Right, let's get into the field. We'll do it from outside, otherwise I won't see a thing. Turn on the sprayer. And away we go. So I say, give this one coating. It's only going to be one spray, but it should increase the yield a little bit. It's not a huge, it's not a huge field. It's not a bad sized field actually, and hopefully I'll get a fair bit off this. I have got some in storage already actually. I've got some corn. Not a huge amount, but just in my head I'm thinking 80,000 litres is quite a lot. So I'll spray this. The harvester is down at the store because I don't have a corn header. So the next step is going to be to harvest this, and then we'll gauge how much corn we've got. That's the point I'll realise I'm going to have way too much. But it doesn't matter, because if I do get to my 80,000 limit, or what I need to give to the Rainy Sunday distillery, I can always silage harvest it, because I know the silage sells well and I can use the snowblower. So it's all good, not going too bad. So we'll finish this off. We'll go down, we'll grab the harvester. It means getting a new header, but that's not a problem. I'm not going to lease it, I'm probably going to buy one. The money's okay at the moment, and I have got some crops to sell, so I'll see how I get on there. But for now, I shall stop talking. I'll finish this, and we'll get the harvester. I did decide to lease in the end. I have gone for the Capello Diamond HS12 header, which is a 9 metre. The one that was suggested for this was the Diamond HS9, I think, which was a 6 metre header. It's weird because the numbers don't seem to match up with the header sizes, but it doesn't matter. I thought it might be quicker doing it with this one. This is a heavy header and it's a wide header. So what I ended up doing was opening up the harvester, which rocks it back on the suspension, which lifts the header off the floor. That was kind of the best way of getting it here, really. The traffic on the main road was pretty horrendous, and then coming down the lanes it was pretty tight, so it was not too bad. Lucky it's a wide gate as well. So let's see how wide this opens up, shall we? Well, 9 metres is how wide it's going to open up, but what's it actually going to look like? That's not too bad, actually. And it also means if I put the pipe out, it should come out wider than the header, which means I can unload just fine. Brilliant. Okay, well that's a good start anyway. So let's turn it on. And let's get going. It's not a bad size field, this one, actually. I don't know what the yield's going to be like. It seems fairly low, but then the corn yield is always less than it is when you do a silage harvest. Obviously the silage harvest inside of it, it's a much higher yield, but it is what it is. It will give us a start. Like I said, actually I will check that. Let's see what we've got in storage already. Corn, we've got 23,000 litres in storage already. But that is for pig feed, isn't it? So I can't really, I can't use that. Can't dip into that. That 23,000 needs to stay there. So I suddenly thought, oh, I'm already ahead of the game here because I've already got some. But no, I need that. So this is literally going to be whatever I harvest is what I'm going to be using for contracts. Actually, it's not a bad size field. I might do all right. And it also means we're gradually buying up fields. It's another one of the things I do like about this map. The field prices aren't catastrophically high. So I've just gone once around the field and then one strip up the side here, and we've got a full grain tank. I know it's only 8,600 litres on this one, but considering this hasn't been ploughed and it's only had one fertiliser state, the yield's going to be higher than I thought it was going to be, which now kind of tells me that my other fields that are all completely done, ploughed, fertilised, everything's done on them, I think I may have well overestimated how much or how many fields I actually need of this stuff. Whoa, from there. That was weird. So, it's not a problem. I'll just have plenty extra. So what I'll do now is come back to you in a little while when I've got a whole load more done, hopefully the whole of this field done, and we'll see how much we got of this one, and that will give us a good gauge as to how much we're going to get off the other ones. I'll see you in a bit. So I've got 33,000 litres just over in here already, and whatever's left in the harvester, probably about 4,000 odd, something like that. So yeah, there was me worrying. This field's produced not far off 40,000 litres. That's half of what I need for the rainy Sunday distillery, and my contract with BJ Kite Farming. So I'm going to have way too much. That's not a problem. And this field wasn't really prepared, so it's all good. 38,000 litres, which is going to leave me another 42, well, 41 and a half, but let's say 42. So that's actually pretty good. I'm quite happy with that. I'm going to have a ton for doing a silage harvest. That's going to be pretty good. Right, I need to work out, they said they would give me a good price for it. I'm not sure whereabouts they wanted me to sell it, I think. I'm pretty sure, I need to double check this. Corn, the best price at the moment is at the biogas plant. But Little Wallhope Farm, it's rising, so it could go above that. So I don't know whether to keep hold of this in the trailer for the time being. Get in contact with BJ Kite Farming and the distillery and find out where they want me to actually sell it. That's probably the best bet. When they let me know where they want it sold, I'll sell it, because that's what they said. They give me a good price, but that is about halfway towards what they need. Brilliant. The machinery all needs to come back to the farm. The header is leased. To buy that, it was about 40,000, and I thought it was a big chunk of money. What I might do off screen is a little bit of contracting again to try and get the money back up. But like I say, I've got some crops to sell. Actually, what I could do is put this into storage until they decide what they want me to do, because the 23,000 litres of corn I've got already is in the grain silo here down at Stonehill Farm for the pigs. If I put this in the silo up at my farm at Hillridge, that would be probably a better idea. That way it's kind of separate, isn't it? Yeah, I think I'll do that, and then I can sell the soybean, get a bit of money back. Again, just thinking out loud, you know how you do. And then I need to get barley sorted out, so I've got a few fields I need to get barley in the ground, get that going. That I might do off screen as well, because you've seen me do barley before. But the wood chipping side of things, I'm going to need to get my setup ready to go for that. Oh, lots to do. Plus, keep an eye on the animals, make sure nothing's going awry there. But it all seems to be going okay. The cooperative is doing well. I mean, I'm blowing my own trumpet somewhat, but I think I've been an asset. I think taking on the lease for Hillridge Farm has helped the cooperative immensely. Sounds a bit arrogant, doesn't it? But it's a fact. Oh, that's the thing I need to do. Just remembered. I need to bring the other water container, the other Aquatrans, back to Mountain View Farm. I need to fill it up first though. Otherwise the cows are going to start running short. So first things first, get this into storage. What I might do, I think I'm going to swap over and put the JCB on this Brantler. Especially if I put the soybean in it to take it and sell at Clifftop Farm. That's where the best price is for soybean. I did mention that a little while ago, because I found pulling this, although it was a bit more full than I think it will be with soybean in, it struggled up some of the hills. The Sammy's not a particularly overpowered tractor, but I do need to clean the JCB and the seeder that I was using. I'm filling up this yard actually, right, so what do I want to put in here? Soybean, where are we? Soybean, 28,000 litres, that's not bad. That'll be a nice bit to sell. Get a bit of money back. Oh, there's a mouthful. 28s. There we go. Actually, I'll turn the beacons off now. Don't need those on. So what I will do is firstly disconnect that. I need to fill up the Sammy because it needs a bit of fuel. Actually, turn the engine off. While that's filling up, let's give this a bit of a wash. Farm dog's getting excited about me washing vehicles because I don't do it very often. For some reason, dogs become incredibly interested in the TV screen all of a sudden. If I do anything on the cows, the pigs, or the sheep, as soon as he sees the animals, he goes a bit bonkers. So I have to try to make sure I don't do it when he's around. He seems to be enjoying the game immensely. I can only imagine how he's going to react on FS19 if they are going to have dogs. He's going to have a bit of a fit, I think. But, you know, it's certainly going to be interesting. Right. Let's back that into the space here, just for the time being. Now, I can't remember, and this is the really weird bit. I got the, oh, what was the Coqueling, was it? The Coqueling Cedar, the blue one. Coqueling Jockey, was it? I can't remember where I put it. I'll have to have a think. I might have left it at a little wall hope, maybe. But I honestly can't remember. Which is a bit of a worry. It's got to be somewhere. So let's drop it down. Sammy should be full. Oh, mind you saying that. Crikey. This is why I need to sell some stuff. JCB's not looking so good either. Just pull that round out of the way. To be fair, I haven't used the baler in quite a while, have I? Could probably sell that. What we're looking at, yeah, 256 litres. I mean, it's not going to kind of run out all of a sudden, but might as well. I'll keep doing that. Turn the engine off. Very dangerous. Right, that needs to be parked up. The weeder I'm going to use over here, and I'll show you what I meant about the strange growing process. Oh, hang on. Yeah, look. This is first growth on the corn in field 10. But I've got a patch here. Look, it's all zigzag. Well, I don't understand why it's done that. This was all seeded up and down. And there's a patch over there. It's very odd. Some kind of corn blight. I don't know. But it's jolly annoying. Right. We are full. How much did that cost us? £508. Oh, right, off to Cliff Top. Let's get the beacon on. JCB's a bit quicker, so for kind of hauling, it makes a bit more sense. Off to Cliff Top we go. Let's make a bit of money back, shall we? Thank you. So we are finally here. It took a little while, but we're here. At Cliff Top. I'll just whiz through and make sure the grate's open. I think it might be. I might have left it. Oh no. Let's open that up. Fantastic. While I'm here, let's grab some eggs. We're allowed to. Farmer Fraser said it's okay. Oh, getting a bit dizzy. Cool. Let's get round to the tractor. And let's sell this soybean. And that is going to put us pretty much at the end of the episode. The contract for BJ Kite Farming is going well. I'm happy with it anyway. Clearing this yard all around the back of here has made life so much easier. Now, can I guide that back onto the sell point? Hopefully, yes. Oh, look at that. Perfect. And let's sell. Let's see what we make. Should be alright. $52,000. Not bad at all. Soybean is fantastic. Right, well, there we go. That is the end of this episode. I hope you've enjoyed it. Next episode, we're going to get some wood chipping done for part of the contract. The barley should be in the ground. The corn should be growing very nicely. But if you have enjoyed it, and I hope you have, give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, feel free. And if you want to share this video, then please be my guest. Whatever you should choose to do. Thanks for watching.